It's the past sabotage that needs to end. Like, it's like many of us are in this like mental ache of this is emotions, right? And again, like, I totally resonate here. Like, I feel like God is sharing this message for the collective through me, because I can resonate with this energy, because I've been going through a lot of my own emotional turbulence, I guess. So the lesson is in the silence. The lesson is in the silence. The truth is in the silence. Oh my gosh. And then that card just like flew. And then the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is about emotional balance, higher learning. Higher learning. Some of you here are reconciling with somebody, okay? And I broke it open to the lovers. Okay, so clearly this is some sort of love message for some of you guys here. And this is a high level love for many of you guys. But the high level love comes in when something is left behind. That's the core message here, okay? So again, you might have to leave somebody behind, or you need to leave this certain thought process behind, right? It's going to be different for everybody. Because many of us, we need to balance that illusion, okay? There needs to be a balancing of an illusion for a rebirth to take place. The masculine energy here. There's an Emperor, a masculine energy. Clarify that energy, my beautiful angels. Why do you keep bringing up a masculine energy? There's going to be a masculine energy that's going to watch this message. You have a message about your feminine energy and the block, okay, to the feminine energy, all right? There's a battle, okay? So I might be talking to counterparts here, all right? There's a masculine energy here that is really fighting themselves with their person, and the message here for this masculine, how you're going to resonate, is that your ego, your pride, your shadow self is keeping you in this burden surrounding love, right? So it's like you are like allowing, like, you know, your ego, right, to kind of come in between, right? There's this like the ball and chain energy. It's like this desperation energy. It's like you're pushing this log, right? You're in this major battle, all right, over a feminine energy, and the shadow is winning, okay? The shadow is winning. It is blocking you from your blessings, okay? So this is interesting how it's all coming out, all right? Like this masculine energy, you need a new outlook on love, because right now your outlook is in the shadow. Your outlook, the way that you are viewing love right now is through the darkness, is through the pain, is through the projection, the pride, the ego, okay? It's trying to protect you, while it's actually blocking your blessings, okay? So if we are in terms of high level spiritual love and union and things of that sort, it takes two to tango, right? So you know, the feminine has to work through their own things, and so does the masculine, right? I wasn't expecting this to be this type of reading, because the way that it came through is that, and maybe this is for both parts, right? The feminine needs to release something, and so does the masculine, for there to be a rebirth here, for there to be the reconciliation. So it's like both people need a new outlook on love, right? The feminine, or whoever comes across this initially, is going to resonate where they need to get out of the head and anchor in to thriving and trusting, right? Leave the longing. Because the masculine here, you are being guided by signs to shift your outlook, right? To cleanse. I even said spiritual bath in part 1, 444, right? To cleanse the thought patterns, the energetic field. You're receiving signs to humble yourself, to humble the thoughts of intimacy. Spiritual bath. of the negative thought process, of the shadow that's taken over in this connection for you. Okay, so that'll resonate for some of you guys as well. Archangel Raphael is here healing the intuition. So this channel started, my beautiful angels, with many of us are going to be blessed when we move on or let go of certain things. But then it turned into this strange, high-level counterpart guidance. What's going on? There's a lot going on. Thought, duality. And yet you guys are working together here. In the night, pay attention to the dreams. Pisces energies here. Wisdom. Wisdom is being downloaded in the dream state. Both counterparts have access to the Akashic records here. Masculine, write, journal. Masculine's being asked to journal. Get your thoughts out. Get your thoughts, get it out on paper. Get it out. Express it. The duality here, there's a balance. This is for spiritual development. The law of attraction, learning that, you know, if we're in the longing, the universe is reading it as, so like the feminine is in longing and the masculine is in desperation. So there's like these counterintuitive energies that need to be left behind for this to come in. But it's interesting because the way that I had originally, the way that I received this channel originally, my beautiful angels, was leaving something to receive something. And now they're giving me resurrection. So for many of you, that's going to resonate here. There's going to be a resurrection, okay, between you and somebody when this happens, okay? Of course, that's not for everybody. I'm not feeding delusions, guys. It's really tricky with that kind of stuff. I don't want to get anybody stuck in that cycle, okay? They're telling me the truth is in the silence. So like for me, like that's my current situation, right? So like the truth is in the silence, right? It's silent, like that's my truth, right? So if your person has been silent for some time, take that, use your discernment here, okay? Because many of us, we can't live off of the silence. That doesn't make any sense. That's not fair to us, right? So so again, say, you know, if that is the case, leave the longing of communication, right? And take that truth of silence and move on. And then that's when things start shifting here. Because look, here's the dreams, okay? So again, there's a lot of dreams here. And it's revealing the mysteries. It's revealing the truth that many of us need to see, okay? Oh my gosh, there's a lot. The conception, the purity of heart, of faith, the cycles of forgiveness, compassion, duality, celebration, rejuvenation. So for many of you guys, you know, when you do heal these obstacles that are currently in your path, expect reunion, okay? Expect a blooming love. Now, this could be maybe with your person, because again, there's resurrection here, but it could also be somebody extremely new. Ancient Egypt may be really relevant. I have Goddess Isis, Thoth, and Hathor here all showing up. And then I have Jesus and Mother Mary as well. Many of you may be very, very connected to Jesus. Jesus is guiding many of these masculines, is what I'm getting. Jesus is with many of the masculines to bring in forgiveness, to bring faith back into the heart, to clear the heart, to bring back in that compassion, because that's like he's spiritually guiding them to forgive and release.